happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, y'all know it's 4th of July, and they about to get it on in a little bit. Well, about 9 o'clock when it get dark. They about to boom, 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 boom. But hey, let's talk about these fireworks that's happening for Shedeur and these fireworks that's happening for Devin. Coach Rispress at Florida State with Mike Norvell, so you know they balling. We talking about that. And Shedeur, you already know what he doing. Y'all, Shedeur is the steal of the draft, so we got to talk about that. And if I have time to go on a third segment, I will. But that's 2 segments out the gate. So Shedeur, the steal of the draft, because the NFL, they tried to put the clanks on Shedeur, and they did, but it made it the steal of the draft. If he do what we believe he gonna do, he gonna be the steal of the draft. Now, Coach Rispress, well, as we know, Coach Riss, look, his situation set up for him to ball. He was at FAMU, dominated, went to Florida, Colorado, dominated, now at Florida State, and finna dominate. And dominating as we speak. So, look, you can't ask for nothing better than that. So, if you haven't subscribed to Life in Football, please do so. Rock out with your boy. Hey. Y'all know how we get down. But, hey, let's jump into this thing right now. You got Shedeur Sanders. Now, they pushed him down to the 5th round. They forced him. They took him and just, they forced the man down to the 5th round. We ain't tripping about that. We know it is what it is. That's how the NFL rocks sometimes. They showed you they can make a power move. Like, hey, we control this. Don't nobody run the NFL but us owners. So that's what happened. We saw that Shedeur got pushed down to the 5th round. Now, he's guaranteed to be the steal of the draft because we know he is a first-round talent, first-round quarterback. Man, the man got 4 years of college star, 4 years of high school, and all the years of elementary and middle school. So that's a lot of years of learning how to be the quarterback, how to throw that thing, how to rock that thing. So that's a lot of years of knowing how to be a top-notch quarterback. And look, he done worked out with your Tom Brady, your Peyton Manning, probably done did something with Michael Vick. And who else you could think of that's a big-time quarterback, probably already been rocking with him. Then, like I told y'all, I seen him at the Under Armour All-American practices. He was throwing with those guys. What, as a junior? And every time Coach Prime went, Coach Prime probably had him throwing. So the boy probably been throwing ever since Coach Prime went to him. And I know Coach Prime coached it as the head coach, I want to say, in the 2019 year. Or that transferred to the class of 2-0. So either way, Coach Prime had this man developing, being the best QB he could be. So now the Cleveland Browns, they got him as a steal, and they get the benefit from it. They don't have to pay him that $40 million extra that Cam Ward got. So they avoid that. So that's money that they don't have to spend. That's money that can go towards their team to buy better players. Now, the thing is, when Shedeur cut up on them, they gonna have to pay him in the back end. They got to pay him in the back end. So he's still gonna get his. He just missed his initially. And I feel bad that he did, but at the end of the day, y'all, that is the steal of the draft. I know Buckify said Shiloh the steal of the draft, but I really honestly think it's Shedeur because he should have been a first-round draft pick. Top 5, or if you want to, top 10, like the Saints should have had him. Or the Steelers. But I know the Steelers got Aaron Rodgers, but the Saints, man, nobody ain't worrying about who the Saints got. So the Saints should have had him at what? Pick number, they was either pick number 6 or number 9. So he went 144, but he should have been pick number 6 or 9. That's the steal of the draft. And once he get out there and start performing and take off like a rocket, they ain't gonna be able to stop him. They're not gonna be able to stop Shedeur from shining. Y'all hear? Hey, they getting ready. They getting ready now. Listen, that's the fireworks Shedeur about to bring to Cleveland. That's what they finna have. Cleveland got a dog for a discount, a $40 million discount. the steal of the draft, y'all. And once he get out there and perform, now he should get the starting job. He should already roll in as the starter. But you gotta just put Joe Flacco up because he got experience. So we putting Joe Flacco up there because he got experience. Kenny Pickett should be traded, and DG should be getting ready for practice squad. And then honestly, since Joe Flacco got all the experience, let him relax. Let the guys you trying to see. And then I heard somebody say this too. They say, hey man, I guess the Browns messing it over. Now when Shedeur get a number call, he gonna shine. But for the going into this initial phase, man, you got people that been in the NFL saying that the Cleveland Browns pretty much just messing this up. Because they say you shouldn't be going in wondering who your guy is. That's probably gonna lead them to put a Joe Flacco out there first. But we know what Shedeur finna do. Out of there. Shedeur finna shine, y'all. Ain't no stopping him. This is opportunity, and we know it is. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Shedeur do. I'm excited for him to get talked about for the rest of his career like he really was a 5th round draft pick. He was not that, but that's what they gonna hang their coat on because I told you, they just, man, they forced the man down there. So when they look at it and they walking around talking about it on TV during the season, wow, this the best a 5th round draft pick has ever played. They need to put an astro mark by that because they forced him down there to be a 5th round draft pick. They forced this man. So he's the steal of the draft because the NFL forced it. He would be a normal success in the NFL being drafted in the 1st round, but now they making him the steal of the draft. And it technically, truly the steal because the NFL ain't Cleveland. Don't worry about him. I'm going to save you $40 million. I'm going to push Shedeur way down. They save Cleveland $40 million. He going to get that money back, y'all. Best believe he's going to get that money back. Real soon, that boy going to get that money back. But let me see what y'all talking about. Roger, what's happening? Hey, you know I had to run it back. You know I had to run it back. You know I had to come on here and get that last hurrah before we watch them fireworks tonight. So, yo, Shedeur is what Cleveland need. Cleveland's situation going forward could be a whole different situation. You got his jersey sales going through the roof. #1 jersey sales. Come on now. That's beating Cam Ward. That's beating Travis Hunter. So #1 jersey sales. That's a steal. The fact that he's already the best quarterback on the roster. Coach Rispress, what's happening? Coach Riss in the building, y'all. That's who I'm talking about next. Coach Riss, them out there balling at Florida State. So that's my next segment. But y'all, you have it where Shedeur is everything a NFL franchise need to turn it around. Y'all know he gonna ball. I know he gonna ball. They not stopping this man. He been trained from a little kid to go out here and run it at an elite level. That's what he been doing the whole time. That's why even when Coach Prime talk about it, he like, boy, that boy got something. We had a superstar leave us. He know it is, and that ain't just talking about it. Hey, Coach Riss, yeah. I got to show you love, boy, because you're doing your thing out there at Florida State. Oh, hey, doing your thing, so you know we talking. Hey, anytime. Mike, you say, I wish I was in the... Hey, look, it's like that, ain't it? It's like that. Rod, you say, talking crazy about the Browns front office. I just viewed that says they might... No, man. These people, hey, listen. Roger, they talking crazy for the... That's all. You can get on here and say anything you want. I just can't operate like that. But a lot of people saying whatever. Like, if you go look at their channels, just hit the buttons and look how long they've been talking about Shedeur or the Browns. That'll show you where they been at. That'll show you it's all about that. So, I can't get on here and lie like they be lying. Like, they will flat out lie. They tell you lies from every which way. I can't get on here and lie like that because that ain't gonna feel right. I don't want to lie for the dollar. I don't want to do it like that, but they lying. I ain't heard nothing like that. Plus, we got too many we got 5 quarterbacks. Yeah, 1 injured. So you still got 4. We can't add another. That's 6 quarterbacks. That don't make no, that's how bad they lie. But people eat it up though. Marcus, what's happening? You said it's Mark. Hey, you know 850 Florida Gulf Coast. You say Shedeur is the steal of the draft. The dog pound knows it. And he will make the fans in the dog pound. Yes, listen. Because you know you got to shine. You know you got somebody finna lead the program. Well, the franchise. If I am the Cleveland Browns, I'm waiting to put Shedeur out there. He finna load up the seats. Y'all, my stadium gonna be packed because of Shedeur. You getting all this extra fans because of Shedeur. All this extra talk because of Shedeur. You don't think I'm finna put that boy out there? Especially when he go out there and show that he better than Joe Flacco. And like I keep telling y'all, Joe Flacco is a backup quarterback. If they let him start, that's on Kevin and them. That ain't got nothing to do with Shedeur talent. That will be a business move on their end. So that's why I ain't tripping. That man finna get out there and shine, boy. Tim, what's happening? Yeah, y'all. It's pretty much a wrap, man. Shedeur is the steal of the draft. But hey, let's jump into that next segment. You got my boy, Coach Riz. Listen, y'all. We've been telling y'all this man is on fire when it comes to recruiting. And the relationships, you can't beat him at it. Listen, at FAMU, while he was at, matter of fact, we can run that back. My bad, we were running all the way back. When he was in high school, at the high school level, the man was in 707 all over the state of Florida. Traveling everywhere with 707, right? Connecting with all type of players. I'm like, dog, I told Figg, my business partner, man, who is Coach Riz? This dude everywhere. And then that's when, hey, man, Coach Riz at the high school with Coach Corey Fuller. So they was out there balling at the high school level. They balled so hard, I told y'all, me and my business partner was sitting there saying, hey, man, dog, this man should be at the college level. Then immediately, like after that, FAMU picked him up, Willie Simmons. Willie Simmons and him was getting D1 big boy ballers from everywhere, from LSU. Man, any big school you can name, they were getting them. And they did that at FAM. Then you come, Coach Prime said, all right, Willie Simmons left and went to Duke for 1 season. Now he back at FIU. Then Coach Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, said, hey, Willie, that's your boy. He like that? Man, let me get him. Bam. Now you up there at Colorado for a year. Balled out there. Came back home. Tell them Seminoles. Oh, yeah. He back at Florida State. Dream School. Now, y'all don't know Coach Riz was a baller in high school. At running back told that thing, blue, what it do? Hey. I'm going the wrong way with it, but you get what I'm saying. Hey. Now he bringing all this information that he done had from recruiting with Willie Simmons, recruiting out of high school, recruiting with Coach Prime, now recruiting with Mike Norvell at Florida State. Man, that man balling. Why you think Florida State class of 24 class like that, class of 25 like that, class of 26 like that? They been in the news the whole year, man, just... Well, I want to say they got like almost a recruit every day of the week. I think Florida State done got a recruit almost every day. I'm talking about they coming. That's Coach Riz them and getting ballers. Your top 300, your top 250, your top 250, 24. Wherever the top players at, they heading to Florida State, and Coach Riz got his hands all over that, y'all. It don't stop. It never stop. So now you got it with Mike Norvell looking back like, yeah, hey, Willie Simmons, I can't let you get this one, boy. Prime, I can't let y'all get him back because he rolling. But listen, he home now. Hey, oh, he home. So now just imagine you recruiting for the place you always want to be at. You can't beat that. If you recruiting for a place you always want to be at, right in your city, that's a blessing on top of blessing on top of blessing. So Coach Riss doing what he always do, man. Get the top-notch players coming to your university. And you know now with all that cash out there, you really got to be recruited. Hey, Mike Figg, hey, just telling you said Florida State pulls off an upset over Ohio State and landing Ernest Rankin. See what I'm saying? Now just think, Coach Riss and all them out there getting it. That man been recruited. Me and Figg, my business partner right there, always talked about it. Now he at the crib. Rod, you say Florida State got a gym in Coach Riss. I hate to see him leave CU, but home is home. Yeah, it is. It is, man. Home is home. You can't beat it. Y'all hit them fireworks. It ain't dark yet, but they getting loose out here. So yes, Florida State got a winner in that one. You can't lose with somebody. And yo, all my dog did is came back on. When he came back on, he just jumped over the tracks. Bye-bye. Yeah. So everything, hey, Florida State the spot, y'all. And I don't know if y'all done seen, but Florida State got this facility coming out that they almost about to get done building. Woo! Hey, it's on. So this, and they got Bama the first game. You can't ask for nothing better than this. You playing big boy games right at the crib. Coach Riss and Mike Norvell, they dominating. I know Mike Norvell sitting there like, yeah. Hey, I seen you the whole time while you was at FAMU, boy. I been wanting you. Yeah. I been wanting you, Riss. Been wanting you. So now Riss at the Dream School, you can't get no better than that. Jay Will, what's happening? Brandon, what's good? Lady PC. Rachel, what's happening? KD, VA. Well, I gotta watch him. I gotta watch him until he start. I gotta watch him. Shy, what's happening? So right now, y'all, Florida State, they in the top 10 in this 26 class. In the top 10. Excuse me. They ain't going down. They only gonna go up. Now imagine this season right here, because they only won 2 games last year. Now imagine this season going forward, that they win way more games. Let's say they win 8, 9, 10, and up, right? Now watch Rich do what he do. Now watch when you giving them something else to go along with just Florida State in general. Because if you in the state of Florida, y'all, Florida State always on your radar. If you in the state of Florida, Florida State always in your radar. If you in South Georgia, Florida State is always on your radar. I might as well say Alabama. They always on your radar. If Mike Norvell could do what he did in 23, hey, the recruiting going, golly. Just imagine Coach Riss get to go around telling them, boy, we just went undefeated, y'all. Yeah. We went undefeated, 2 wins, back to undefeated, baby. What's that? Where you want to sign at? Right there. And then it's a recruit that they got that's a DB. Bro, people was emailing me about this boy. Like, hey, Colin, he is him. And Coach Riss, them got him. Hey, listen, Florida State, they like that. You ain't no way you could deny them. They like that. And it is what it is. Mike, you say Florida State football new upgrades includes renovation to Doak Campbell Stadium. Ooh. And a dedicated football-only facility to house all the football programs operation. Yo, Florida State pouring in that money. Why ain't a recruit gonna want to go there? And then you got somebody locking in with you like Coach Riss, Mike Norvell, and the rest of the staff, and they being genuine. Man, Coach Riss said, look, if y'all coming there for the money, if you ain't coming to work your tail off, this ain't the spot. But if you coming to work your tail off, Mike Norvell, and Florida State is the place for you to be. So if you coming to put that grind, that work in, Florida State your spot. Cause they ain't handing you over nothing. Hey, what up, girl? Hey. What's happening? J.A., what's good? Yeah. Shy, you say Florida State will always be sorry. Nah, I can't. Hey, when they hot, they hot. I think this year they coming back. Listen, I think because how that bowl game went in 23 and how all that stuff went in 23, I think that's why it rolled out like that into 24. I think 25, they finna roll. They ain't got no choice. They got too many ballers. They got too many ballers. And listen, the state of Florida, everybody in the state of Florida know Coach Rispress. Point blank period. No matter what grade level you looking at, high school boys or guys in college right now, they know Coach Rispress. The real, you say, see you ranked 23rd. Okay. The real, what's happening? Yeah, I had to slide back. I had to slide back while the sunlight was still out. I had to slide back. Destiny Warren, what's good? Yeah, I had to slide back. Hey, Mike, I'm ready to see them facilities because I know they top notch. Y'all, I just told y'all, in this college world, it's a race to who can keep getting the best. So Florida State having this, that up the antes. Then you know everybody else gonna try to up it. Then we gotta up it again. So it's a never-ending up the antes. But for Coach Rispress to be back home at Florida State, you can't ask for nothing better than that, y'all. Hey, listen, to be back home to a school you always dreamed about, playing at, now you coaching at it, you recruiting at it, man, they can't stop you, man. That's cloud 999, baby. But hey, look, if you haven't subscribed to Life of Football, please do so. Rock out with your boy. I'm coming on 3 times a day, baby. But look, I'm getting ready to enjoy these fireworks. Again, man, y'all been rocking with me so long. If you need consulting on starting your YouTube channel or getting on this social media, get at me. Or if you want to promote your business, get at me. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. And rock with me. Stop. You say Texas gonna be on the on them Florida boys again? Yeah, Texas come to Florida. Texas come to Florida. Jackie, what's good? Hey, y'all, blessings to y'all. I just want to holler at y'all about that. When that sunlight go down just a little bit more, we gonna watch these fireworks. But hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.